Circles will ultimately be life-changing for you. Whatever level of commitment you put into this program, you will see, your results will be tenfold.
Circles is a unique initiative to end poverty. It really has reinforced for me the idea that no significant learning happens absent a significant relationship. So Circles is really about building a supportive community that assists individuals in overcoming poverty.
When we started to talk to Diana Morrison about the Circles program, we discovered that there was a history of success, and that people who were part of the Circles program, especially those people already in poverty, came in, received the help that they needed, and were able to have a successful life.
Circles has truly changed my life in a time when I really needed it the most. And Circles gave me back, gave me my mojo back. They gave me who I am back, and was able to help me to find a job and be able to sustain myself and do avoid foreclosure and become virtually debt-free at this.
We come from the framework that their poverty is defined as a lack of resources, not just financial resources, could be emotional resources, could be physical resources, spiritual resources, and that the participants do an inventory of these resources to see which resources they want to build as they define what success means to them. Once they go through the Getting Ahead curriculum, which is approximately a 26-week curriculum that deals with educating about the constraints of poverty from an individual as well as a societal level, dealing with the hidden rules of economic class so that individuals can build better understandings and reduce stereotypes and really forge intentional friendships. After they do that inventory, they develop SMART goals which really outline their path to self-sufficiency and to prosperity. Once they graduate, they're matched to allies or mentors who are members from the community who assist them by forming those intentional relationships, by being a cheerleader, by being a friend, by being that person that is there for them and says, I believe in you, you can succeed, to meet those goals. We have a guiding coalition which is made up of a collaboration of businesses, individuals, social service agencies with the common goal to end poverty. And from that guiding coalition are also committees that make sure that Circles has the resources that it needs to be successful in the community.
But really just be there to be a person who hears them. So many people in poverty are silenced by our society. They're invisible people. Well, in the Circles program as an ally, I help that person, I hope, not to feel so invisible. And that's that relationship and the friendship I can build. If they have a question and I don't know what to do with it, either the Circle leader or myself can pick up a phone and we've got a professional social worker right at our fingertips and say, here's what's happening. What's the next step? What can this person do? How can we find some more help for them? I can call other Circle allies.
Allies are a really important part of this program. They form the intentional friendships across economic lines that help individuals succeed. What does someone need to become an ally? They need to be a friend. They need to be able to be a cheerleader, a support person. They need to be able to help them overcome barriers, to help them build networks where they can succeed. It's not about being a bank. It's not about being an ATM machine. It's about being there, sending the message that you matter, that I have faith in your abilities, and you can succeed.
So as an ally, I'm affected by my feeling of success, that I'm not wasting the time that I'm giving and having the person go back into the poverty cycle. What I'm giving and what the person is giving in return is really growing something that's unique and special and sustainable for their whole lives. And that's a wonderful way to go to bed at night. To say, we all like to say, I'm making a difference. Well, in Circles, you really are making a difference, and it's long term.
Circles has given us a sense of belonging, We were new to New Jersey when we came into the Circles program. We'd only been here for a couple months. We were completely alone. We don't have any family here. So it gave us almost like an instant sense of community. There were all of these people that that we had as a network, as a support team.
I kind of, you know, I say if Circles didn't come around, you know, the program, the organization didn't come into my life at the time it did, I'd probably still be stuck in that loop, you know, that Groundhog Day, that every day is just the same trap, you know, the same thing over and over, and it's not anymore. I'm feeling good again, I'm feeling very positive.
We come together either weekly or every other week for dinner. It's important that we really build that sense of community, so we share dinner together. All ages, we all sit down together and have dinner. Following dinner, the children go to their mentoring program or their educational program, because it's important that we educate children and youth about some of the dynamics and impacts of poverty so we can break that intergenerational cycle to poverty. And then the adults go to their community education for that evening. If it's the Getting Ahead curriculum, or maybe we'll be speaking about, you know, developing a budget or building financial capacity skills, hooking them up to other resources in the community that can help them accomplish their goals. We always start with Getting Ahead, and Getting Ahead is an important piece to understanding that there are individual as well as societal constraints that function in poverty. Our meetings began with New and Good because people who live in the tyranny of the moment are dealing with difficult situations, and they forget to see sometimes the positive aspects of life. So we always want to start off from the positive side, so everybody goes around the room and really identifies one thing in the past time that's either new or good, so that we can start to celebrate strengths instead of looking at weaknesses.
And I realized we were building a network of you know, people in the community who would be our allies, and also kind of forming a small family within Circles.
Allies can contact me directly. There's always this concern, do I have enough time? Do I have the right skill base? Whatever availability an individual has, there is space and room for them within Circles. Being an ally doesn't require an inane amount of time. You know, you agree to come to one weekly meeting a month, and then to spend some time with your circle leader, whether it's face-to-face, email, over the phone, whatever fits everybody's needs, and helping them meet the goals of that action plan and really forming that friendship with them. We also look for ad hoc allies. Ad hoc allies are members of the community or businesses that can assist circle leaders with services, maybe car repair, tutoring, appliance repair, with different services which form barriers that make it difficult for them to accomplish their goals. Whatever space and time individuals have availability, there's a room for them in Circles, and we encourage all to become involved. The reality is people enter into Circles to make a difference in someone else's life, and they end up making a profound difference in their own life. Our circle leaders are nominated by other organizations, whether it be a social service organization, a faith-based institution, or maybe they're nominated by a graduated circle leader who says, I have a friend who could really benefit from this program, or maybe they hear about it, either in an ad, on the web, and they can call up and ask to be part of Circles themselves. The community can help us by becoming involved, by becoming aware of the dynamics of poverty, by stepping up to this table and saying, I want to be part of the solution. And they can do that by becoming an ally or a mentor to a circle leader to assist them in reaching their goals. They can be part of our guiding coalition, which is the framework from which Circles runs. They can join committees, which help with the longevity and making sure that Circles has the resources that they need to be successful. What happens in Circles is absolutely amazing.
Circles teaches you about the 11 resources that kind of make up everyone's life.
It will change your life.